Keep
rolling.
nowhere.
I know, man. How you doing, all right, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Shit, I was born and raised mostly in Las Vegas, West Coast. I really just got out to Atlanta where we're filming this. I've only been out here about 3 weeks, but I'm loving it. I love the greenery. I love acting. That's what I came out here for. So, that's what's going on right now.
Gotcha, man. So, when you came across this role of Kenny, man, what sparked your interest? Like, what was like, oh, I want to apply for that, an audition?
Shoot. A lot of the roles, I play some roles where maybe the character might be egotistical or just kind of loud. And so if I get a character who isn't quite like that, example Kenny, the opposite of a ladies' man, it kind of just gives me a lot more freedom to be fun and just do something I don't usually do, just because I feel like a lot of the characters that at least I've been playing more recently are kind of in a certain box, and Kenny's outside of that box. So
okay, I dig it, man. So you say that you moved out here for acting, right? Like, you got to be a very passionate guy. Like, where does that come from?
Yeah.
Why do you enjoy acting? Where does that come from?
Yeah.
How did you start all of that? Yeah.
I mean, I've been like this since I was little. Like, we don't got my parents here to attest to it, but just I'm all about taking leaps of faith. Because the cross country move, I'm broke right now. That took all my money, and then I just got a job just recently, so I'm building it all back. But just 100% faith in what I do. I started acting when I was 11 in middle school, just plays, theater, up until high school. I went to college for it for a little bit, but it wasn't working out. So just the rest is what I got on my own. But just trying to dedicate myself to the craft. So if I believe I can do it, I got to come out here and do it.
Absolutely, I love that. 2 more questions for you, man. So, as far as right now, what I'm saying, you're still getting acclimated to Atlanta, it sounds like. Obviously, you're working on the D web series. Is there anything else that is on the horizon for you that you're looking forward to that you want to tell the people about?
Well, shoot, I can't speak to too much right now. I'm signing some NDAs, but like last week, I had a bunch of auditions in the span of 2 days. One, I was telling you about it. I just did a callback before I arrived here. They didn't tell me I got it, but they told me I got it. So that's going on. That's a little something fun over there.
About the NDA. I be telling everybody.
Your interview is coming
that's
up
why
next.
she not. We'll see where she goes.
I'm just playing.
But-
She already took her shot.
It just depends where you feel like you can go get a sense. Like,
Cut. No.
I've been to sets and they'll literally kick you out if you have your phone out. So if you like delete that,
Yeah, they
and go
almost do
home.
that.
That's not gonna be me.
All right. So, one more question though, too, man. So, sounds like you've been on this journey for a while, bro, right? What I like to ask people is that if you could speak to your younger self, during the course of your life, what advice would you give him, to like learn from those mistakes that you made earlier on that made you who you are?
Well, a lot of that I probably would have let myself go through, just because those are the lessons that make you stronger. But there was this one, I'll tell this just like a quick story. My senior year of high school, basically starts off your freshman year and then senior year, just in terms of, I guess, your growth. And so I've been acting, doing theater all of high school and just getting better and better. And I started pretty solid my freshman year. I was getting some fire roles. So by the time of my senior year, I thought, like, this is going to be the time. Like, everybody's going to know my name. And the first play that I auditioned for that year, it was just terrible casting. Like, without even going into it, I was pretty butthurt. And it kind of stopped me from acting for about a year, which is the longest amount of time since I started acting that I stopped acting. So it took me off my grind. I had to, like, do a lot of self-discovery if I even wanted to keep acting. So I guess I would speak to that Miles and say, like, you've been doing it for this long for a reason.
Which
Don't
one's
quit
your
now.
shot glass?
God damn.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
But I mean, that was the end of the story anyway. So.
Miles, bro, I just want to appreciate you.
We drinking on set.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Good. Look good.
you as well.
Thank you.
Are you a bit of a flirt? Has anybody ever said that?
Oh yeah, all my life. That's why I told you. When I read Tammy's role, I was like, this is perfect. This is me. And I played basketball too. You were like, if you know how to play basketball, that's a bonus or a plus. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah. Dope. All right. Well, bro, thank you so much for being here. Real talk.
Of course.
And so with this interview, we just basically meant to get to know more of you, right? And to like all the actors who've been a part of this project. So if you'd like to just introduce yourself, like what's your background with acting? How did you start acting? Why do you like to act? You know?
Well, my name is Rowan Tamimi. Wait, am I looking over here? Should I?
It's whatever you feel more
Okay. I'll look at the camera. My name is Rowan Tamimi. I've been acting for about a year now. I just recently started getting back into it. I really enjoy it. I've always loved movies all my life. I love, the way they make you feel, the acting, the creative directing, the producing. It's just, it's really satisfying seeing everything come together from filming and, just from the whole process. It's really satisfying seeing it all come together. But I am from Seattle, Washington. I just moved to Atlanta for these types of opportunities, and it's great out here. I love it.
That's what's up, though. Seattle. You like the oceans out there?
Yeah, it's nice out there. It's cold. It's a different type of environment, but they're very cool out there. Very liberal. It's a different vibe being out here in the South.
I agree. Weed is legal there too.
Oh yeah, cut this out, but yeah, girl.
We'll
They
cut
have that fire.
We'll cut that. All right, cool. And so far as like living out in Atlanta, right? What's you got any projects that you're working on outside of the D right now? Anything you looking forward to?
Oh yeah, I'm doing lots of projects. So I'm filming some movies for Netflix. I'm filming some shows. I just did a Tyler Perry show. I'm filming for Kingdom Business. So I'm doing lots of different shows and TV shows, just different opportunities, different experiences. And yeah, I'm excited about the D though. Listen!
That was funny the way you said that.
Yeah, I'm excited
I
about
love
the
it.
D.
Me too. So you seem like a very passionate person. You just kind of go for it, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
You about it. You ain't. Are you ever scared of anything?
I mean, I would say it takes a lot to scare me. I mean, I moved out here to Atlanta. I don't have no family. I don't have no friends. I literally just wanted to start something new and, get new experiences. And I just came to Atlanta. I started doing some filming. I love it, and I've been pursuing it since.
That's beautiful. So let me ask you this last question, basically. How did that happen? What in you was just like, you know what, I'm going for it, I'm doing what I love, and I don't care if I'm by myself right now, I'm going for it. That takes some courage.
Maybe, yeah. For me, like I said, I've always grown up, I've loved filming, I love movies. When I saw, I've always wondered about how you get into it, like acting, movies, just getting into the entertainment business. I was always curious about how you do that. I looked up some things online. I looked up casting calls. I booked one gig. I got it. It was in Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta, did the gig, and I decided to stay here and book more gigs. So, and it's been a really fun experience. It's been really eye-opening as far as entertainment and movies. Now I watch movies, on Netflix or any type of streaming service, and I'm thinking about how they're filming it and looking at the background actors, and it's just a whole different view of how you see things rather than just watching a movie. And I've always been very inspired by that and very interested. So yeah, as far as if it sounds courageous, but it's just, to me, it's just natural. It felt like something I should do, and I've been enjoying it since.
Yeah. I love that. That's freaking dope, yo. You are inspiration out here to people.
Thank you, you too. That's why
Thank
we're
you.
part of this project. You know, good energy attracts good energy. We here together, so there's a reason for that. We gonna do this thing.
Maybe a little shout out, like watch the D.
Yeah, but wait, I do. So like speaking of the D, right? What about Tammy? You know what I'm saying? The character that was like, all right, yeah, I can do this.
So I read the description.
Mm.
At first, the title was the D, and I was like, "What's this? What's
Pique
this
your
about?"
interest.
And I read the description of Tammy, and it was like, you know, Tammy meets Dion's love or D's love interest, and you know she is a flirt or a player, and you know she's sporty, she can play basketball, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely me. All my friends describe me as Tammy's character, friends, family, up until now, you know. So I definitely felt like I could play Tammy just being myself. So it was a perfect role for me.
That's what's up, yeah.
And it's easy to have two handsome gentlemen, you know,
Oh
fighting
my
over
God,
me.
you
It's
always
like,
play.
you know, it's no problem. I could play that role. Yeah.
I feel it. Anything else you want to add, you know? Or if you could tell your younger self, like, you know, to where you at right now to help her out, if there was anything.
Man, just don't be scared and just go for your goals. Don't let anything hold you back. You know, you're always like wondering like, oh, how do I do this or how do I do this? But all it takes is a little research and a little determination, and you know, there's a lot of opportunities out there. So
Damn. That's a wrap.
Woo.
That's perfect.